Tensions rise as things get heated at NHL meetings, thrusting the Hurricanes into the spotlight. What was said could increase bad blood between the team office and the NHL higher-ups, raising eyebrows about the relationship between the league and the team decision-makers, adding more narrative that the NHL is screwing the Hurricanes. Welcome to Hurricanes Digest. I'm Jeff Testanero. And yeah, the views are great. Keep those views coming. Gotta hit that subscribe button, though. Keep watching. Keep everything Hurricanes. Because if things are going down the way I think they're going down, things are getting heated. Yo, dude. Eric Tulski, don't play. Eric Tulski, don't play, man. This guy is a beast. And he doesn't give two anythings about what anyone thinks, including the commissioner of the National Hockey League. And sorry for saying this. There's no doubt that bad blood exists between the NHL offices and the Hurricanes leadership. And that leads the NHL to screwing the Hurricanes, especially on certain calls. Go back and watch the last two games. The goaltender interference behind the net. Bussy was in the trapezoid, and he got run over, leading to a Columbus goal. How about Jarvis is fine? Little extensive, if you ask me. Last night, Andrei Svechnikov, double minor, after getting punched in the back of the head by Sidney Crosby. Don't tell me something's not up. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, the usual uneventful GM meetings took place this year. And this year they got a little heated, as Hurricanes GM Eric Tulski drew the disdain of NHL Commissioner and Sith Lord Gary Bettman after he brought the league's stance on headshots. This, of course, caught the attention of all the tweeters. That's right. Hearing there was heated exchange between Gary and an NHL GM during the NHL GM meetings, the GM said to Gary that it appears the league has a relaxed stance on its standards of headshots. Now, apparently, Commissioner Bettman was irate with the question and blasted the GM. Blasted him. Let's see. Bettman, he was a little mad at something GM Tulski said. And he said out loud to everybody in the room that Tulski only brought this up because Hurricanes owner Tom Dondon told him to. Oh boy, there's something cooking here. I'm not sure why it's such a bad thing for player safety, especially as it comes to injuries of the head being a big topic in all of sports, especially contact sports like the NHL and the NFL. We did see the NFL kind of come down on people, and the NFL kind of get mad when people stood up and said that, concussion protocol wasn't great. Now, the NFL since then has put massive protocols into place concerning injuries of the head and concussions. But I guess the comment from Eric Tulski hit a nerve. Hit a bit of a nerve on Emperor Bettman. But why? Is Bettman trying to hide something? Is the NHL not equipped to handle head injuries? Something smells fishy here. Something doesn't smell right to me. Now, Eazy-E wasn't done by a long shot. No. The smartest man in the room, Eric Tulski, was also very vocal during a conversation, listen to this one, surrounding goaltender interference and the review process. I don't think there was a review process in the game against Columbus. I really don't. The Columbus forward came into the trapezoid where Bussy was playing the puck, and he ran just so slightly, skate to skate, into Brandon Bussy, which knocked Bussy over. So maybe it wasn't super light because the Columbus forward was coming in pretty hot, causing Bussy to fall down, setting up a goal for Columbus. I think there needs to be a little more review process, so I'm with EZ on this one. The discussion of goaltender interference was actually led by Ducks GM and former Hartford Whaler Pat Verbeek, who knows a little thing or two about the on-ice game. I think Verbeek knows a little something about the on-ice game. Tulski was very vocal about this too, and he sided with Verbeek, which went on to further enrage Emperor Bettman. Surprising to use Force Lightning on them, right? Isn't that what they do? Isn't that what they do? So, yeah, there's just a whole lot of mad going on. Like I said earlier, there was an incident where Brandon Bussy was knocked down from behind when he was behind the net in the Canes game against the Blue Jackets. Now, he was clearly, look at the picture, clearly inside the trapezoid. It was knocked down from behind, which led to a Blue Jackets goal. Now, I'm not saying a call and a review, a proper review, would have changed the outcome of this game. What I'm saying is a call and proper review of the play and the goal would have changed the outcome of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that the NHL has it out for the Hurricanes. There's no doubt. After watching that, which I'm sure you all did live on TV, and if you didn't, you saw everything on your social medias the next day. That is goaltender interference, which led to a Columbus goal, which kind of killed the momentum for the Hurricanes, thus ending 5-1 final. So you take that, let's say it doesn't change the outcome, the game in Columbus wins. Okay, it's a 4-1 final. But that needs to be reviewed. That needs to be looked at. This call, crappy fines against Jarvis for the high stick. What happened last night against Pittsburgh between Svechnikov and Crosby? Kudos to Eric Tulski for backing Pat Verbeek and all of this. I guess Whalers stick together. He's always part of franchise history, that Pat Verbeek. Always part of franchise history. Now, we're just going to throw this up here. This guy, this Tulski, Eazy-E, is super smart. Look at the resume of accomplishments for Tulski. He's a doctor. He was an R&D manager, Naval Research Lab, senior scientist for nanoscience, tech staff for quantum space, AB in chemistry and physics, not chemistry or physics, chemistry and physics from Harvard, PhD in chemistry from UCal Berkeley, not to mention his analytical career in hockey. This guy is smarter than anyone in that room. Anyone in that room. I'd listen to Eric Tulski, especially when it comes to medical things. He's a doctor. He's a doctor, for God's sakes. Now, whatever spurned this speak up from Tulski, whether it's from his scientific background a whisper in the ear from his owner, or his desire to restore peace to the galaxy after defeating the Sith Lord Emperor Bettman. He's part of the Rebel Alliance. Kudos to Eric Tulski for stepping up, stepping in. Everybody over on Twitter, and every Hurricanes fan should be proud to have you as the GM for stepping up for player safety and better protocols when it comes to hits to the head. Yeah, goaltender interference is a big deal, but hits to the head is a much bigger deal. So kudos to you for sticking up for the players' health and the families it will affect in the long run. Now, as for Gary Bettman, well, bless your heart. Bless your heart, Gary. Bless your heart. Thank you for watching Hurricanes Digest. I'm Jeff Testanero. See you next time, Guinea X.